They're the fastest metal cars you've ever seen. Mattel's new Hot Wheels.
Hey everybody, this is Kevin and welcome back to another Hot Wheels video. However, this one's a little bit different. I've got three cars here that have nothing in common. They all come from three different years, three different series, three different types of vehicles. Basically, the only thing they have in common is that they're all Hot Wheels. But we're going to look at these three. It's just a random pick of three cars that I really want to get opened up, put in my collection that I can run on the track. These are not cars I plan on keeping in the case, obviously. So first off, we've got a Liberty Walk Silhouette Works GT Nissan 35 GT RR version 2. Whew, that's a mouthful. This comes from the 2022 line of cars. Then we've got the Volkswagen T2 Pickup. This one was made in 2024. And then third, we've got the 68 Shelby GT500 Red Edition, and this comes from 2020. So without any further ado, we'll just look at them one at a time. Okay, first up we've got the Liberty Walk Silhouette Works GT Nissan 35 GT-RR. And in case anyone's wondering what Liberty Works is, it's a Japanese company that specializes in taking standard vehicles and widening their bodies, making them stand, lowering the center of gravity, widening their stance a little bit. It's a custom shop basically that works hand in hand with Hot Wheels. So let's go ahead and get this car open. I'm anxious to see this. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that blue. It's just straight blue though. It's not, Metal Flake or Spectre Flame or anything like that. It's just deep dark blue and it is gorgeous. So let's learn more about this car. Okay, the Liberty Walk Silhouette Works GT Nissan 35 GT-RR version 2 was made its debut in Hot Wheels as part of the 2021 Hot Wheels J Imports series. It was designed by Ryu Asada, and this particular car is the third of 6 iterations of the casting. The LB Silhouette Works GT35 GT-RR version 2 is the designation for a body kit designed by Liberty Walk, which is a Japanese aftermarket automotive company intended to be fitted onto the Nissan GT-R. It consists of a front bumper, canards, and a diffuser, rear bumper and diffuser, and a new style silhouette rear wing, wide fenders and side skirts, and a new hood and trunk. And the price for this kit is $34,020 US. This casting is said to be the first casting in collaboration between Liberty Walk and Hot Wheels, for which there were several others that followed in suit. Early prototypes feature version 1 on the base as opposed to version 2. And on the back of its 2021 card it reads, born in 2020 in Kaminokawa, Tochigi, Japan, designed by Nissan. The power and performance of Nissan's legendary GT-R takes a backseat to no one. That's why Liberty Walk, the premier leader in today's body kit world, gives the GT-R the full treatment with front and rear diffusers, flared fenders, and a rear wing. Truly a kit fit for a legend. And I apologize for butchering the name of the town it was designed in, but I'm not up on my Japanese, I apologize. But look at that stunning livery. In typical fashion, it seems like Hot Wheels will either do the front end or the back end detailed. Here they've done the headlights, a little emblem on the grille, but nothing on the back. So if you're a customizer, it wouldn't be much to add a little paint where necessary. But it does have the Liberty Walk name on the rear fenders there. Beautiful Hot Wheels logo on the side panels. And in little bitty letters there, it says Liberty Walk, is that LB? Plus Performance. So I'm not sure what the B stands for, but LB plus performance. And there's a little Liberty Walk emblem right there as well. Nice side mirrors sticking out, but you can see the stance on this. They widen the front end and they widen the rear end a little bit, and it makes for a stunning look. Let's take a look at the base. Okay, this one does say version 2 on it. But very cool that this is actually the first car casting from Hot Wheels in collaboration with Liberty Walk. So that makes it pretty cool. Nice looking car. Okay, next up we've got the Volkswagen T2 Pickup. And this one just intrigues me. It is a real vehicle, but look how low the truck sits to the ground and the way those fenders cover up the wheels. I'm just intrigued maybe how this might actually work on the track. The bed might make a nice platform if I wanted to mount a rear-facing camera or something. Just, a nice little utility vehicle that I can play with. So let's go ahead and get this out of its blister. That's a pretty cool little casting. Yeah, it's really low. Let's take a look at this more in detail. Okay, the Volkswagen T2 Pickup made its debut with Hot Wheels in 2017 as part of the Hot Wheels Art Cars series. It was designed by Jun Imai, and this particular casting is the 12th out of 13 iterations. The Volkswagen T2 Pickup is one of many Volkswagen Transport castings released by Hot Wheels and is a replication of the 1968 Volkswagen Type 2 transporter truck, as it can be seen by the lack of the Beetle-inspired V-shaped centerpiece on the front. This casting is a modified single-cab truck featuring custom bumpers, side skirts, and the look of lowered suspension. It is configured as a flatbed, as it is missing the rear and side gates that surround the bed on the real vehicle. The engine cover is also excluded from this casting, leaving the detailed engine exposed at the rear. This casting is the only one to be released in Hot Wheels Art Cars Mini Collection. And on the back of its debut 2017 card it reads, "Born in 1968 in Hanover, Germany by Hot Wheels. After by collectors worldwide, the iconic 1968 Volkswagen T2 Pickup features large bay windows and plenty of room for an epic road trip, and maybe even an epic trip down memory lane to a time where peace, love, and groovy tunes ruled the roads." So here's your typical hippie truck. It's not the hippie van or the hippie car, it's the hippie truck, Volkswagen Pickup. So let's take a look at it. It says, it's in German, so I have no idea what that says. Schnell zur Stelle, Volkswagen Kundendienst, if that's how you pronounce it. It's got the classic VW on the doors, on the front, and on the other side is identical. It does have the little Hot Wheel emblem there. And they said that they'd left the back end open, exposing the engine. However, yeah, I didn't realize the engine was that far back. I mean, that is incredibly far back, and that is that is really something, that the engine is that far back in the vehicle. And so low too, not much space. Let's take a look at the base of it real quick. Volkswagen T2 Pickup. It is a plastic base and metal body. Inside it's chromed. You can see the steering wheel on the left hand side. Very cool little casting. Like I said, if I ever decide to mount a little camera on any of these vehicles to run down the track, I think this would be the ideal one to do it, as it makes a nice little platform. So there you have it, the Volkswagen T2 Pickup. Okay, last but not least, the car I'm most anxious probably to get open, other than maybe that Liberty Walk Nissan, but this thing I think is just going to be a blast to run down the track. But we've got the 1968 Shelby GT500, and this is the red edition. These are Target exclusives. We'll find out more about those here in a minute. But I guess the red wheels is also indicative, maybe the red windscreen, but anyway, let's not observe it from the outside. Let's look at it outside of the pack. Yeah, oh, that's a mean machine right there. That looks cool. All right, let's learn more about this car. Okay, the 1968 Shelby GT500 Hot Wheels in 2013 as part of the Hot Wheels Showroom Hot Wheels Performance Series. And it was designed by Kevin Chow. And this particular car is the 9th of 11 iterations of the Shelby GT500. The red editions are Target exclusive basic models. They share the same deco as the mainline cars, but have exclusive colors. The series began in 2017 with 12 releases per year in groups of 3 in each case. And on the back of the 2013 card, it reads, born in 1968 by the A.D. Smith Company in Ionia, Michigan, designed by Shelby American and Ford Motor Company, with a 428 cubic inch V8 engine rated at 360 horsepower, a built-in roll cage, and an aggressive front end. This Shelby is fast, agile, and ready to tear up the drag strip. So there you have it. This is an exclusive Target model, red edition. It's the same decals and design work as the standard mainline. However, things have been modified to be red. As you can see, the wheels, the window tint, and I'm guessing the flames as well. So it does have the little Hot Wheels emblem down here. No side view mirrors. Got little side scoops here on the back end though, behind the windows. Little side scoops here on the side panel as well, behind the doors. Your classic Mustang front end. Neither the rear or the front was detailed as far as headlights or taillights go. Let's take a look at the base. There you go. Again, plastic base with a metal body. And yeah, I'm anxious to see what this looks like on the track. I'm really excited to see this one go. So with that, everybody, I'm going to let you go. Thanks for watching this video on my random selection of 3 Hot Wheels cars. God bless, and we will see you in the next video.